Good evening, boys and girls. I thought I'd do a little follow-up to the video I did earlier of repairing the Apple IIc, or at least thinking I repair the Apple IIc. Now what would happen is when you turn the Apple IIc on, it would come up instantly with check disk. The disk would click as though it was going to seek and then stop, and that'd be it. Now I did have a collection of Apple II discs somewhere. I do have a collection of Apple II discs somewhere, but where? Well, that's the question. But so what I've done, it's been bugging me all afternoon now, so I've just come in. So I've got the Apple IIe out. I've used ADT Pro. I've copied a DOS disk. The phone's buzzing. I've copied a DOS disk via the ear jack on this machine, and burnt a disk, copied a disk from this. Oh, the power light's still on. The keys fell off, but I do have it. Moving over to the Apple IIc. Kneeling down, I'm getting old. The Apple IIc has now just booted into whatever that is. What's that? System Disk 4. Apple II Utilities, February 1988. Okay, so this is working. I'll turn it off and we'll power it back on again. Now usually, like I say, it would click a couple of times and say check disk. So it is loading from the drive now. You might be able to see the head dashing about. It definitely needs greasing and cleaning, that drive. It's making some very weird noises. So what is System Utilities? I don't ever remember using this before. I'm not sure that worked. That's Eurogamer that's playing on the TV.
I just killed that fence really well.
Don't ever remember seeing this before.
Oh, nice.
I've never used Apple II Basic, I don't think. Ah, shit. Ah, shit.
When he died, did he down him first, or did he die instantly? Because that means his mates are still alive and around somewhere.
Oh.
I have no idea what I'm taking here, but there's no ammo. Wait, yes there is.
Hey. So running DOS on the Apple IIc. So the Apple IIc is working. Like I said, the disk drive, I need to pull this apart and grease it. I've never seen this disk drive work. Well, that's not true. It's never worked in this machine, but I have taken it out and put it into the Apple II over there, and it worked. And vice versa. Not vice versa. I've taken the Apple II drive from that machine, put it in this machine, and it won't work. So I deduced, with my Sherlock Holmes type head, that it must be a fault on the board. So the obvious choice is a damaged floppy controller, or floppy lead, or power, or something. But it wasn't any of those. Well, it was a floppy controller, obviously, because you saw me change it earlier. So this now works. I'll power it off. We'll power it back on again, so you can see I'm not telling you fibs. Can't see the drive moving. What's exit to DOS basic? There you go. You can see the head moving. So obviously it's working. And we have whatever that says. Pro DOS Basic 1.5, 1983 to 1992. 1992. Not that long ago. And we were still making stuff in DOS. Hard to believe. But anyway, that's the Apple II. So as far as I'm concerned, that's a fix. It does need a little clean and a tweak. I'm going to bolt it back up, and we'll probably do a few programs and demos and things on this later when I get around to it. I've also lost the power pack, so I've had to hot wire it from a PlayStation 1 power pack.
Sucker! Oh shit.
I hope that TV is not interfering too much. I suspect it might be. Anyway, so that's it. It's working.
We've only had one rule so far.
All good. Just to answer the people who are asking me if it's working or not. Well, it is. So that's all good. So that'll do. It's just a little quick finisher video. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.